So I've been asked to make a video responding to a few questions in regards to content literacy. So first of all, what is content literacy? My understanding is it's the building of understanding of the text materials that students are being introduced to. So my thinking of content literacy has evolved over the term because originally I thought it was how educators understood the material. But now I've realized that it's something that the students have to develop over time. It's not something that where you can just present it to them and expect them to learn it. It's something you have to be conscious about and make decisions and design lesson plans with content literacy in mind. You can't give them too advanced stuff, too much of advanced stuff, because then they won't be able to process it and retain it. Which leads me on my next point. Why is content literacy important in every content area? Again, if the students aren't being able to retain that information or understand the information that they're being presented, then the whole educational process kind of comes to a halt, and we as educators aren't doing our job. So content literacy and understanding the material is at the very core of education. Some things that I would do to ensure that content literacy is going on is maybe doing activities such as sentence framing or vocab hunts. That way I could see if the students are recognizing terms and being able to correctly identify them and use them in modern speech in everyday context. Uh, Another way to gauge that, I would say free writes about the readings, and then I would also have them do open-ended discussions in class, and that way I can formally assess their progression or informally assess their understanding through free writes and discussions. And then this leads me to my last point. How would I encourage other educators to teach content literacy in their classrooms? One thing that it made me think about is maybe some educators aren't considering the level of their students when they're designing these lesson plans, and it's too complex for them, and the students aren't learning at the pace that the educator is expecting them to learn. So design the lessons to fit the students. And the other one is, in order to build context in the classroom, maybe use content in science to understand math, or vice versa. Language arts to help understand the message from social studies, or vice versa. These every subject can work hand in hand together, and I think that would work well with PLCs or PLGs. Um, so with that being said, those are the questions I was asked to answer for my final. Thank you. Have a good day.